Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Crawford representing Mr. Schultz. Mr. Schultz, please state your name for the record.
Derek Michael Schultz.
I have a possession of a controlled substance charge. I have
Right from the opening seconds, the judge zeroes in on alcohol, probation, and a dangerous ditch crash involving an underage driver already facing serious trouble. Treatment, AA meetings, fines, and jail labor hit immediately, proving this courtroom is not playing around today. Subscribe now for more courtroom breakdowns and drama.
Did your first offense involve alcohol or drugs in any form or fashion, sir?
Your first offense involved alcohol?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to order outpatient substance abuse treatment here. He scored in category 4. I want you to, and have you shown your lawyer? Well, yeah, I want you to go to AA twice a week in person until you're in outpatient treatment. So you go to outpatient treatment, AA twice a week. He's going to hand you a form. I want you to go in person. Every time you go, you have to have the form signed. Every time you come to court, you have to bring the form with you. When I'm talking about that, I mean probation or otherwise. Once you get in outpatient, you no longer have to attend AA or NA. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm also going to order that you go to the Victims Impact Panel. That's one night put on by Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. I'm going to order that you pay fines of $300, costs of $250, $75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. So fines and costs here amount to $675. Screening fees $60 for $735. Probation fees are $240 for $975. Cost of recovery. Cost of recovery is $150 for a total of $1,125. I'm also going to order that you serve 5 days jail. I'll give you credit for 1. I'm going to have you serve the other 4 on the court work program. $140 for that, $35 a day. Your total there amounts to $1,265. You may be eligible for early discharge if you are compliant with no prior violations within the preceding 90 days. After 6 months, you can come in here and you can file a petition for early discharge. Listen, I mean what I'm telling you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. You have to get your life in order here. You're driving around. I mean, you drove into a ditch. You're on felony probation. You got alcohol in the car, and you're not even able to legally drink yet. Come on. Don't do this to yourself. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal if you cannot afford one. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Boulahanis, does he have all of this to pay?
Yes, he can pay that. He can pay the $1,265 today, Your Honor. And in addition, I was going to ask, may he come up to the court to talk to the probation today?
That would be great. That would be great. So come on up, make your payment, and then you'll go to probation and they'll instruct you, okay, and provide you with a copy of the order. Come on, do better than this. I know you can. Good luck. Thank you. Thanks, Mr.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Do I have Jonathan Hubbard here? Jonathan Hubbard here? Do I have 1, 2, 3 towing and recover? Come on up here, sir. 26W841854. And I'm going to ask you to call in. Mr. McDermott, as soon as I get yours, I will call that. Your name?
Michael Shane, CHE.
Tell me you didn't drive here from Houghton Lake.
Excuse me?
You didn't drive here from Houghton Lake, did you?
Well, when I work downstate, I'm in the area.
I can't let you, this is a corporation, right?
Yes.
I can't let you appear on behalf of the corporation. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. It's not my rule. I just can't do it. You're going to have to hire a lawyer. I'll give you an adjournment, but I cannot allow you to appear on behalf of the corporation. Okay? I'm sorry. Not my rule. All right? So I will adjourn this. Oh, wait a minute. We issued a show cause against you for failure to appear and defend the corporation. This is actually going to be a show cause. Why haven't you shown up?
Because once I got back up to Houghton Lake, I work down here 2 weeks, then I go back and I stay.
Did you call the court and say, can I adjourn it?
No, because I didn't know that the letter came in the mail.
Can you spell your name for me?
CHENEY. Shane, Michael, MICHAEL.
And you are the president of the corporation,
Yes, I'm the owner.
but this is a corporation, right?
Right. Well, it's an LLC, but it's,
I understand. So listen, what I'm gonna do is I'll adjourn this, but you need to hire a lawyer. I'm not trying to make lawyers money, but I can't let somebody appear on behalf of a corporation except a lawyer, okay?
all right.
So, is 2 weeks enough time to give you to go get a lawyer?
Yes,
We have April 15th, right, Heather?
That's correct.
You want me to make it a little later in the morning for you?
yes,
How about 10:30? Is that good enough?
that's good.
At 10:30, so, you hire that lawyer. We will give you a notice down the hall, okay? Can you call in the prosecutor for me, please, Sadie, 249? And you're all set, all right?
Thank you.
All right, good luck.
And Judge, we also do have one in Calhoun County Jail.
Who's
And he's already-
representing who's representing him?
Mr. Crawford, he's already
Where's Mr.
met
Crawford
with
at?
him. He's on Zoom here also.
Okay, let's take this real quick. Derek Schultz, Derek Michael Schultz. I have 26W841842A, B, and C. I'm gonna need Mr. Urick in about 10 minutes, Lieutenant, okay? Where is Mr. Crawford? Mr. Crawford, your appearance. Mr. Crawford, your appearance, sir.
Shows that he's out here.
You have McDermott's file, Mr. McDermott.
Sure would. Was it a final?
Mr. McDermott, what case do you have, sir?
Dylan Jacob Barden, Judge.
What do you prosecutor is that?
Did you talk to the prosecutor already?
Yeah, we just need an adjournment so my client can take a driving class.
I don't know why they keep sending me that nonsense. I'm gonna call him in on that too.
At 6 minutes in, the courtroom shifts from procedural confusion into frustration as the judge questions reckless driving behavior and rejects watered-down excuses about traffic classes. Running stop signs on a moped becomes the center of attention, and the judge's sarcasm makes clear he expects accountability, not certificates from anybody.
I don't either. But I'd like to get this gentleman out of the county here.
Barden.
He just poked his head in for about 7 seconds. And
You got it. I don't know.
Dylan Jacob Barden, 267841449, A and B. I know.
Sean McDermott, on behalf of Mr. Barden, Judge, I have spoken to the
Hang on one
prosecutor.
second. Mr. Urick, your name?
William Urick, I have the city of Woodhaven, Your Honor.
What do you want, a traffic? What, I don't want to do these classes. He's going 38 and a 25, right?
Well, the issue was, Your Honor, and I apologize for leaving my code.
That's okay.
It's from, the issue was, Your Honor, that he blew a number of stop signs
Well-
before the officer finally cited
We
him.
really need, these traffic classes. I'm sorry. Do we need a traffic class to tell us that we're not supposed to run through stop signs? I mean, what planet would you have to be on to have to go to a traffic safety school to know that you don't run stop signs? I just don't believe in these classes. I'm sorry. If you want to play a harder role, that's up to you. You guys, but I don't want to adjourn these out and have these guys go do.
If we could set it for a formal then, Your Honor, it would serve the same purpose.
How long is it going to take them to get through the class? What?
Inside 30 days, Judge.
Why is he running? Why is he?
So the issue is the young man, who is a young man, had a hazardous action on a moped.
Where's he at? Where's he at? I think it would be nice for him to be here next time. He doesn't
I can
have
have
to
him,
be,
Judge.
but
I
I'd
can
like
have
to
him
talk
available.
to him if he's going to drive like this. Maybe he needs to push the car. So I'll go ahead and adjourn it
Thank you, Judge.
for 4 weeks, but that's it though, okay? And I really want your client on Zoom next time, Mr. McDermott, okay?
He'll be there, Judge.
All right, adjourn it to the 29th. Is that gonna give everybody enough time?
Yes, Judge.
I just don't want, Mr. Burek. We'll do it at 9 o'clock, okay? April 29th. I just really don't want to do these class things, okay? I really don't, in the future, all right?
Understood, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'll make this one April 29th. Thank
Thank
you. People against Schultz, Derek Michael Schultz, 26W841842A and B and C. Mr. Crawford, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Crawford representing Mr. Schultz. Mr. Schultz, please state your name for the record.
Derek Michael Schultz.
I have a possession of a controlled substance charge. I have possession of drug paraphernalia, and I have a retail fraud charge. As I understand, first of all, does he stand mute and waive formal reading on those?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so I'll enter not guilty pleas form. Now, as I understand, he's going to plead guilty to possession of drug paraphernalia and attempted retail fraud. Is that true?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. And sir, state your name again nice and loud for me, please.
Derek Schultz.
All right, so if you plead guilty, did you hear what your lawyer said?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty to drug paraphernalia possession, the possible penalties are up to 500 fines, 90 days jail, costs, or all those. If you plead guilty to attempted retail fraud, the possible penalties are up to 250 fines, 45 days jail plus costs, or all of those penalties. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And if you plead guilty to those two charges, I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the retail fraud charge on motion of the prosecutor. And I'm also going to dismiss the possession of a controlled substance on motion of the prosecutor. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, you are presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to trial by court or jury. You have the right to question their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. Mr. Crawford, what are you doing? Are you
I'm
on
listening,
something
Your
else?
Honor.
Are you on something else?
No, Your Honor.
I thought you were talking to somebody. I didn't know.
I'm looking at a file while I'm listening to you, Your Honor.
Okay. If you plead guilty, you're going to be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're waiving your right to a trial by pleading guilty. You're waiving the presumption of innocence. You're waiving the requirement that they prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. To the charge of possession of drug paraphernalia, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
To the charge of attempted retail fraud, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Were you in the Home Depot store on Allen Road in the city of Woodhaven on February 3 of 26 at
Yes, Your Honor.
8:13 p.m.? Yes?
Yes, Your Honor.
And were you in possession of drug paraphernalia? And if so, what were you in possession of, and what did you use that paraphernalia for?
Yes, Your Honor. It was a water pipe for LSD.
All right. And did you commit the offense of retail fraud?
Yes, Your Honor.
So I'll ask you again, to the charge of retail fraud, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Did you attempt to take property, or did you take property that was offered for sale without paying for it, the intent to permanently deprive the owner, Home Depot, of that property?
Yes, Your Honor.
What did you take?
Everything gets more uncomfortable once Schultz admits hiding drill bits inside his pocket while attempting retail fraud at Home Depot. The judge carefully forces him to clarify every contradiction on the record, exposing the failed theft attempt piece by piece. Combined with admitted drug paraphernalia possession, the situation looks serious.
I didn't take nothing, but I was going to take some drill bits.
Some what? Drill bits?
Yeah, but I didn't take them.
Well, you must have taken something, right? Or not? You didn't put those in your pocket or conceal those initially in any way?
Yes, Your Honor. I did,
But you
but
didn't get
I
past
took
the
them
point.
out.
Hang on, slow down. But you didn't
Oh,
get past the point of, where did you put those?
In my pocket, sir.
All right. And then, but you didn't get past the register, I think is what you're telling me, correct?
Correct. Yeah, correct, Your Honor.
Somebody apprehended you in the store before you got
Yes, sir.
past the register?
Yes, Your Honor.
But at the time that you put those items in your pocket, did you intend to deprive Myers of Home Depot of that property?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right now, are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody force you to plead guilty or promise anything to induce you to plead guilty other than a dismissal of the controlled substance charge and retail fraud charge?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm going to find the pleas have been made voluntarily and understandingly. I'm accepting the plea to attempted retail fraud and drug paraphernalia. I'm dismissing the retail fraud charge. I'm also dismissing on motion the prosecutor possession of a controlled substance. Why is he in custody and for how long, Mr. Crawford?
Your Honor, my client is in custody for another drug possession charge, Your Honor. It's pending. He's in the process of working out a plea agreement there, but it's based upon getting things at least resolved here, Your Honor. My client admits he's got a drug problem. He's trying to get into drug treatment. He's taking responsibility for that by pleading guilty now and to the other matter. He's been in custody now already, Your Honor, for 2 months.
That happened after this case or
Yes, Your
before?
Honor.
Yes,
It
Your Honor.
happened. It happened before this case, Your Honor. But the warrant came out when I got picked up for this case. They picked me up from Woodhaven.
Do you live on Buff Street in New Haven?
No, I live in Rochester now.
Okay, can you give me the address?
591 Lesperance Drive.
You're gonna have to spell
LES.
that. Hang on. 591 what?
Lesperance, LESPERANCE.
Westbridge Drive in Rochester Hills, is it?
Yes, sir. 48307.
What kind of a bond does he have on that case, Mr. Crawford, out of Calhoun?
Your Honor, I'm not exactly sure. Sir, could you state what your bond is?
25,000
Cash?
cash.
Would the court consider sentencing my client to the time served?
This is a bad record.
Well, he's got a drug problem, Your Honor. He's been plagued with it for some time, and he's trying to get it in order now. But he doesn't deny it.
Yeah, I've never been. I do have a record. It's from the past. Like
Well,
way in
everything's from the past. Of course, you're not convicted of anything from the future yet, but you've got cases dating back to 06.
Yeah.
mean,
I'm trying to go to.
You've had 20 years to get your act together, and you're not doing it.
I recently went through a divorce a couple years ago and kind of fell off the deep end. I'm not making.
Well, you've been off the
excuses
deep
for my
end, as far as I can tell, since 05 or 06. I mean, not many women are going to want to stay with somebody that's constantly in prison or jail. I mean, they're out there. They'll still do it, some of them, but this record's bad. All right, look, I don't want to sentence them. I want to look at this. I'm not going to order a pre-sentence report. Let me think of what I'm going to do here. When is Mr. Crawford here again, Heather? Are you here in 2 weeks?
I should be, God willing.
Yeah, Judge, he is our Woodhaven House Counsel.
I'm going to do sentence date April the 15th. You tell me what's best time for them to put him before a camera, if you know.
They seem to be, I just notified them on Friday of this date because I was notified he was in Calhoun County, and they got him on today, so they seem to be pretty flexible.
Well, what time do you want it? What time did you set this one?
8:30.
Well, let's do the same, 8:30. Boy, you got to get your life in order. You're only What? 38?
37.
Pardon?
37,
37?
Your Honor.
I'll just let it go with that. I would like to see, Heather, if we can get something just confirming he's in custody on that and has been for whatever length of time on that 25,000 cash bond. But I'm not ordering a screening. I'm not ordering a pre-sentence report. Good luck. We'll see you back
Judge,
here.
Do you want to put a bond on this one?
Oh, I forgot to do that. Thank you. See, that's a good thing, Mr. Crawford. You surround yourself with smart people and then
Absolutely.
they can correct your mistakes.
Absolutely.
Good job, Heather. All right. I'm going to make it. Thank you very much for reminding me. All right. I'm going to give you a personal bond, $5,000. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm probably just going to end up giving him credit for time served. It sounds like he's got a lot of other fish to fry here.
Yes.
No alcohol or controlled substances. Not to enter any Home Depot. Not to enter any Home Depot. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. Also, again, so no alcohol, no illegal drugs, no marijuana, cannot leave the state, cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. You're not to go near Home Depot, any Home Depot. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
We'll sentence you in a couple weeks, okay? Thank
Yes,
you.
Your Honor.
Let's call him in,
Thank you.
Mr. Urick. All right, I don't have the file, Mr. Names.
Yeah,
Is it up here? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. James Page, call in, Mr. Urick, though. James Lee Page Jr., 26W841132.
Near the end, the judge finally sets bond conditions while making one thing crystal clear. Schultz must avoid drugs, alcohol, criminal behavior, and every Home Depot location entirely. Despite discussing possible credit for time served, the court still demands responsibility moving forward. Like, comment, and subscribe for more courtroom cases.